Well, thanks for joining us for another update on MarkTwainZephyr.com, also our Facebook and Twitter pages at Mark Twain Zephyr. It is Sunday, February 21st, just after 3 o'clock. I'm Robert Taborn, Director of Passenger Development for the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad, and we're here with yet another of our Sunday afternoon updates. We are here once again aboard the Effie Dean, where reconstruction on the kitchen area. They put a lot of work into it. Let's see. All right, we're on the Effie Dean here with Phil and Lance, and so you are reconstructing the kitchen here. This is where we left you last week, and wow, look at that! You got a whole half of the kitchen area out. So that took most of your week up this week, then?
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
What do you have there?
This is the old coal-burning stove.
So probably circa, what, 1937, a couple years after the Mark Twain, because this car, of course, is the Pioneer Zephyr.
Right.
So.
Yes. This one we couldn't fit out the door.
So that's the stove, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Anything cooking in there?
Mud wasps.
Mud wasps. So we got that out, and so far it's in one piece.
So far, yeah. We were able to salvage a lot in this car. So.
Okay. Why was that compared to the other ones?
Attention to detail.
Well, that and we
We just tried to be a little more gentle because Greg said, see what you can do to save what you can.
Okay.
Well, the more you rehab them, the more you realize how they built it, and so you can save pieces a lot easier that way.
And you were thinking that the size of the stove, and you look at the size of the door, you guys were speculating that they actually possibly put the stove in before they put any of the other equipment in, possibly?
Or else assembled it from scratch in the
inside
position.
the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have had
That's
to assemble the front and the top. We can get it out if we take this
Yeah.
front
because
parts and the top off.
Just the cabinet would fit through the door, but none of the stuff attached would fit through.
Was there a grill on the top? Is that kind of what's
Yes.
missing
Yep.
off the
Yeah.
top of
Yep.
it?
That's outside. We got.
Cast
Oh, you
iron.
do have the grill top.
Oh yeah, we salvage it all.
Okay. All right. So what else? You said this was something that you had gas actually coming out of still, or a little bit of.
Well, there was a little bit of.
What is this?
It's the air conditioning.
It's the air conditioning coil.
For the Pioneer Zephyr.
So there may have been a little bit of Freon, or they used to use ammonia at times. We're not sure. We just, when we heard a little hiss, we just got out of here for a minute.
Ah.
And there wasn't much, but there was a little pressure still in it.
Wow.
And then your ice box is over here.
Oh, let's take a look at that. You said that was different than the Mark Twain Zephyr kitchen?
They were a
How
little
is that different?
It's different in here because when you put your ice in, it stays on the top on these ones.
Oh.
It's the ice cannot go back there. Where the other ones in the other car,
Let's go in there.
the ice went all the way down to the bottom
So the ice, okay.
on the other ones.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe it was a little more modern by a year or two, or
Okay.
however they figured.
And then the food would have went in.
Right here.
There's another one we were able to. Go
And
in
this
there.
one also had the light switch in it, where the other one didn't.
Oh, look at that.
So it was a little more modernized.
So the Mark Twain Zephyr had no lighting to see the food besides the natural lighting, I guess. And they would have had some bulbs in here.
Yeah.
There's my favorite object from last week. The
water, filtered water.
yes.
Cold filtered charcoal water.
Look at that. All right. Any other discoveries that you've had? This was just the stove, and then there were a few other things that you cut out here.
Let's see. Yeah, this was the other ice box right here. The stove was there. Right above it, we had
A warming oven.
for the bread.
And
Oh, okay.
And then another sliding cabinet for the. I guess we think they put the bread in there.
and this seemed to be a drink bar.
Oh.
It had that water dispenser right up in the corner of
Yeah,
it.
which is. Did
Okay.
you get a picture? Yeah,
Yeah.
that part we got out safely.
And then you were talking about some of the electrical, what good condition some of the electrical
Yes.
outlets are
Yeah.
in still.
Yeah, they're in good shape. See, like the other car. So the other car, this part here, the silver part, they used wood. Where this one they didn't.
Huh.
And then on the windowsills too are a little different. But we might have covered that last week.
I don't think we did. But
Yeah, the windowsills.
let me move around here, show people that, and then we'll. That's a lot of wires sticking out of there. Wow. That is pretty cool. Would have been neat to have some of the original light fixtures, maybe, but
Yeah.
And what did you want to show people the window sills?
Just these are, which are nice. These are solid. For the other ones, we're gonna have to redo them all. But see, that's a little different.
A little bit more modern, a little bit more solid than the ones on the Mark Twain cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're similar, but different.
So, and you said they're still deciding whether to keep the panels here, and then what we're gonna do is where Phil is going to be a bar that curves back.
Yeah.
Since we don't need two kitchens necessarily, so very neat. So what's the plans for next week?
Phil,
third week of February, I guess.
Third week of February.
Once Greg decides what he's keeping here,
we
can react to that. So we may be taking some or all of this side out, depending on what he decides.
Okay.
So that he'll have room to
the
build
curved
a
bar, yeah.
Maybe some of it will stay and fit behind the bar. And then the baggage area is down at the other end of the room. Maybe gutted to hold a fridge and freezer, or maybe a couple of tables and have to put some more windows in there.
All right.
It'll be up to Greg. Beverly will be in here when it warms up a little more to paint the center ceiling.
Okay.
It'll be all primed white. And,
so it'll kind of look like the, will it look like the Tom Sawyer then, pretty much,
yeah.
color-wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There'll be wood going up, 1/4 inch masonite going up on that curve.
Nice.
Close that in, because that is the airway for the air conditioning.
Yeah. So how the car. All right. Well, we'll check in with you guys next week. Thanks so much for the update, and keep working hard in here. You definitely have a lot change between week to week in here. So we'll see you next Sunday for another update. All right. Thanks a lot, Lance and Phil. Appreciate that update. We'll be back again next weekend on 28th of February with another video update, and we'll check back in on the progress they're making here on the Effie Dean and some of the other cars. So we hope to see you then, and we'll post lots of pictures in the meanwhile. Until then, Robert Tabor here. We'll check you later on marktwainzephyr.com, also our Facebook and Twitter pages.